Alrighty then, people. Welcome back to part 2 of the Principality of Zeon campaign. Yeah, okay. That's really quiet. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with settings now. So, where we last left off, we grabbed most of what we needed in space, only one place left. They'll probably get to try to reinforce and get really low on units, but it won't really matter. And we're producing units to invade Odessa. I really hope J's are the right ones. Oh well. If not, I'll just upgrade them later. I don't actually know the count on G for Earth and for space. Well then, I think F's are for the planet and J's aren't. But I'll just upgrade them to Desert Zakus when I unlock them. So it doesn't really matter. Shit. Alright. Let's do that one battle. Then we'll drop on Odessa and capture it. Because yeah, why not? Oh, hey, we captured it. And there was no news. Either that or she's sorry about something. We have a bunch of empty HLVs, so we will fill them. Oh, wow. I was actually filling a Guadon, not a HLV. Oh well. Well, it's not gonna be quick, but... Whoops. I'll empty it out later, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I think we might actually have more Zakus than we have HLVs. Oh well. Actually, that's an HLV. That's a Musai. And that's a Musai. Yes, we do in fact have more Zakus than HLVs. So... I'm just gonna load up some Musais. Guadon classes are nice, but they have a really short firing range, or a really large firing range, but none close up, and they generally don't have any movement points, so they're kind of pointless. Meh, I'll deal with that later. Probably at the end of the next episode I'll do that, because that's just a bunch of clicking, and I might unlock Zaku, or Desert and Cannon Zakus. Okay, the more I record today, the less I'm learning how to talk, or the less I have an ability to speak. So, I apologize now, but it's going to just get worse. It looks like they have a gun tank and a bunch of normal tanks. Some bombers, tanks. HLVs can't move, so all they can really do is sit there, so we're gonna have to discharge units. They're also gonna try attacking the HLVs. I don't know why, and I'm probably just going to either move them back up to space for the next invasion, or disband them in general after I'm done with them. So they can destroy them all they want, I really don't care. Sorry, this is really weird to do on an analog stick. Especially one with a really large dead zone. But yeah, the next invasion's of North America, I think. I'll check that after the battle, but I'm pretty sure it's North America. And that's a bomber, I think. Yeah, that's a bomber. I can't remember the official name for them, but I use them a lot in the Federation playthrough. That's actually a core fighter, I think. Yeah, they can't. I don't have reconnaissance Zakus or radar Zakus, so I can't really scan anybody this early in the game. Not unless I capture Medeas or finally develop Gauze, which I wouldn't mind. These are Type 61 tanks. They're pretty destructive in large numbers, but one-on-one against Zakus, they're not good enough. I actually have no idea what those are. I don't think I've ever... Well, I saw them in the last playthrough, but I never looked up what they were. If you're new to this game, you generally look up most things on the wiki. There's a pretty good one from 2009 that's still up. I haven't scanned that. I can't scan that ship, so I think it'll just be better to put a lot more firepower towards that. They'll probably destroy these tanks, and this is just a single... You know what? I'm just gonna leave that tank there, because there's one of them. And it has 1 HP. Oh, and see this ship here? I'm not going to be able to destroy it, so I'm going to have to capture all the bases. Or it's not technically it's a ship, it's a submarine, but it's pretty much a ship. The Zaku might be in trouble. Or not. Or, oh, here's the other one. More of those things. Oh wow. These things do 15 damage and have a 60% chance of hitting at one space away. Alright, yeah, there's nothing really to talk about on this turn. There's that single bomber. Yeah, it's not much to worry about.
G さんが言っていた。森は獲物を引き寄せてから放てってな。
He's from MS Igloo 2. He piloted something. Huh, might actually lose that first unit. Or not. Alright, so... This is the reorganize button. It reshuffles the unit every time you do it, so you kind of have to be careful, or you actually have to pay attention. But, yeah. The unit in front gets about 60% of the damage, the one behind that gets about 30%, and the one in the back gets about 10%. That's not the... That's in general. It changes between every unit attacking and who's defending and stuff like that. But yeah, since a saberfish is on land, it can only attack air units. So, I'm going to take advantage of that. I already moved it, never mind. I was thinking if I moved this unit, this one might be able to fill in its place. I might be able to get two people to attack the saberfish. But oh well. Not really worried about it.
海兵はいつも最前線に投入される。
There, that's a tank done with.
G さんのアドバイスのおかげだな。
Wow, that Zaku has 4 HP. I didn't notice that. Oh, I lost a unit. Oh yeah, because it had 1 HP left. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to capture all those bases because of that ship. Or that sub. But oh well. Yeah, we didn't get any plans. No events. Putting up spying. Just checking if any of these need to be repaired. 40, 28, and 22. So it's 25, 37, 28, 34. Yeah, the enemy can only see numbers, they can't see the unit composition. So you can actually scare units away from attacking by having a bunch of HLVs or like Magellan tanks in provinces. You have to do that tactic on the Caecilia Zeon, or the legitimate Zeon game, to stop Amuro from attacking Hawaii in the very beginning of the game, but... And yeah, they called in reinforcements, which is... Never mind, I thought they called in reinforcements. Yeah. At the start screen it said 10, but... Oh well. Yeah, the one downside to Zaku's is they only get one movement spot in mountains, so this battle's gonna take a while. Unless I can trick that ship to coming near shore and bombard it with a bunch of Sakus. But that's probably not gonna happen. Oh, can't forget about that saberfish. So yeah, it's more than a spot away, so all the ship's gonna do is circle around like here. So I won't be able to attack it, and it'll be able to survive and prolong the battle. Yeah, there's no bases set at sea right now, but bases are always considered land, even if they're in the middle of the ocean, so you can theoretically capture something like that using a bunch of Aqua Zakus if, like, you're in one of the ocean provinces. I just generally use either a bunch of white bases or gauze and just swarm them, though. If I follow this river up, I might be able to get there without having to move through a mountain. But yeah, they only can move one spot in mountain, and it just gets tedious after a while. Yeah, I would normally set this to automatic, but when the AI for this game is really bad and the AI that controls your units is even worse. Like, they'll send a single tank to try to take out a Gundam. I've seen them do that before.
戦闘を中断します。
Yeah, that battle should take another 2 turns, but I should win it fairly easily.
開発部より新兵器の開発プランが提案されました。
Desert Zaku, Cannon Zaku, Aqua Zaku, or Marine Zaku, Magellan Tank, the Musai Kai, Golf Prototype. In the normal game, I would suggest getting all of these but this. Or, not the Magellan. This. The Musai Kai is only useful because it helps you get the Endra class later on, which can move on ground. But the damage, it only upgrades the damage by like 30. And by then you're using mostly DOMs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And, oh. The Golf Prototype was made by the people who made the DOM. It's a YMS. That's interesting. But, you know what, since I have all those units above, I'm actually going to move them to here, build a bunch of HLVs, and prepare to drop on North America, and get a jump on the next part of the game, or the next places I have to conquer, which is California and New York, or Yark. Yeah. So, I think this will be a short turn too. Turns will be short pretty early on in the game, then they'll get really long, and then really short again, and then near the end you'll be having battles that are like 250 people at a time per side. So yeah, the start screen says it has 9, but they have a boat. So I think they have like 9. Yeah, it doesn't require a full unit to capture a base, so... The ship's actually coming over here to attack this Zaku because it's a low near an ocean province. Yeah, I think a Zaku can survive getting shot at for a sub for like 3 or 4 turns, so I'm not really worried about it. Oh, and it went back to fuck around in the ocean. Alright. Yeah, I captured that base up there. For a second there I thought I didn't capture one of those middle bases. Oh well. And... So, we captured Odessa. This event will also make the game freeze. There. Yeah, I think it's just my bad ISO. I don't know if other ones do it.
Odessa の制圧をもって第一次降下作戦を完了します。続いて北米大陸に対する第二次降下作戦の実施が可能です。
Yeah, I made this ISO a long time ago and I'm still using it.
開発部より新兵器の開発が終了したと報告がありました。開発部の報告をご覧になりますか?
And we have Desert Zakus, Zaku Cannons, Aqua Zakus, Magellans, Musais.
開発部より
And we got some new plans. Yeah, the Magellan Top Cannon, Zaku Tanks, Zogs. Let's see. The Zaku, or the Golf Prototype will take 1 more turn, Zogs will take 2, the Magellans and the tanks will take 1. Okay. Well, I think I'm actually going to end this video here because I need to go do a bunch of upgrades. Like, I'm going to upgrade all of those and most of these. Actually, I should move some units in place first, so I don't forget next time. But yeah, I think I'll end the video here and do like a crap load of upgrades. And so when we get back, I will have... most of these will be either Zaku tanks or Zaku cannons. Or all of them will be... I'll upgrade most of these to either Desert Zakus or... Not Zaku tanks, Desert Zakus, sorry. I'll upgrade most of these to Desert Zakus, and I'll actually be light on the Zaku cannons, just because they have really low movement early on. And we have 34 people here. I actually need to unload them from the HLVs. Yeah, they don't auto-unload themselves from HLVs, which is annoying, but we're going to send the HLVs back up into the atmosphere to go help out the invasion of North America. So I think that's the next event. Or if not, I'll get a foothold in North America, because I know that one's significant. Yeah, move all of them back to the top. Oh, fuck. Okay, and... let's see. I'm just gonna produce a bunch of Desert Zakus. Or actually... these are Commander Zakus. They do more attack and they're quicker, but they only have one unit. They only have one unit, so generally you give them to pilots, like the special pilots. Special. And, yeah, you give them special pilots, but I think I'm actually going to give them Zudas, or prototype Doms early on, because they're a lot better than the Zaku commanders. And then, later on, when the Stardust Memory stuff starts, I'll probably give them the Gerbera Tetras. Like, I'll produce like 30 of them. Because I like them, and they're really good. But that'll be the end of this episode. I hope you have a nice day.